Hari di mana nih? Baik. Okay. Yes, as I have given, actually, we have given more 5 minutes for you. Yes, now I'm going to start the class, right? So, wish you a very good evening to you all, guys. හැමෝටම සුබ සන්ධ්‍යාවක් වේවා කියලා ප්‍රාර්ථනා කරනවා. English as a life skill අපේ course එකේ අපි introduction seminar එකක් තිබ්බා. ඒ තියලා ඊළඟ ඒ කියන්නේ course එකේ teaching and learning process එක. ඒ කියන්නේ ඉගෙනුම් සහ ඉගෙනීම් ක්‍රියාවලිය කරන පළවෙනිම දවස තමයි අද. So, yes, first of all, I want to warmly welcome you all to this session and to this project, and we wish that you will take all the benefits from our project, right? හැමෝම බොහොම ආදරයෙන් උණුසුම්ම පිළිගන්නවා project එකට මේ course එකට. So yes, this is a long journey, guys. Make a ලොකු ගමනක් because we have to stay for about 3 months, right? And the thing is, right, then අපි මාස 3ක course එකක පළවෙනි දවසේ තමයි මේ මෙහෙම ඉන්නේ, right? I think, okay, thank you. Yeah, I think, am I audible enough? ඔයගලට මාව ඇහෙනවනේ? ඇහෙන්නේ නැත්නම් if you can't hear me, just don't unmute yourselves. Just put a message, right? Unmute කරන්න නැතුව yeah, message එකක් දාන්න. If you don't hear me, right? ඇහෙන්නේ නැත්නම්. Okay, and if you have any sort of a problem, you can just DM me. And there is, you know, right? You know how to use Zoom and all because you all guys are using Zoom a lot these days, right? Zoom app අපි සෑහෙන use කරනවානේ දැන් because it's very effective. Okay, somehow. Yeah. So as the first day of the session, let me introduce myself. I think that you all know me. මම පොඩ්ඩක් මම ඔයගලන්ට හඳුන්වලා දෙන්නම්. මම හිතන්නේ already introduction seminar එකේ හිටපු නිසා මම දන්නවා ඇති. I'm Rotaract Sisiri Rajapaksha. I'm the Joint Secretary of Rotaract Club of Ratnapura. And the thing is that I will be one of your assistant lecturers for this session. මේ session එකේ assistant lecturer කෙනෙක් විදිහට මම ඉන්නවා. මාත් එක්ක තව Rotaract Sewandi Jayawardena innama. She is a sergeant at arms of the Rotaract Club of Ratnapura. She is also will be there as one of the assistant lecturers of the program. And we have our community service director. She is Rotaract Dilin Ranasinghe, and she will be the lecturer for you for all 3 months. මේ මාස 3 පහු වෙනකම්ම ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ lecturer වෙන්නේ Rotaract Dilini Ranasinghe, and she will be here soon, right? තාම meeting එක නැහැ, but she will be here. Until that, I have to say you some more important things, right? As we have to move forward for 3 months, right? That may මාස 3ක් කියන්නේ ලොකු කාලයක් නෙමෙයි ඇත්තටම. But in that session or in that period, we have to do so many things, right? ගොඩාක් දේවල් කරන්න ඕනේ. And the thing is that ඔයගලන්ට තේරෙනවා ඇති මම ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කියනවා ඒකේ translation එකක් යනවා, right? It is because today is the first and the foremost day of session. අද තමයි මේ project එකේ පළවෙනිම දවස. ඒ නිසා තමයි සිංහලෙන් English වලින් කියලා සිංහලෙන් පොඩි translation එකක් යන්නේ, right? So for first 2 or 3 days we are going to use this format. අපි පළවෙනි දවස් දෙක තුන මේ format එක use කරනවා, right? But after that, guys, we are going to use only English. ඊට පස්සේ අපි English තමයි English විතරයි use කරන්නේ because the more you hear, the more you will learn to speak. ඔයගලන්ට ඇහෙන තරමට තමයි විශේෂයෙන් language එකක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ එක කතා කරන්න පුරුදු වෙන්නේ. Okay? Am I clear? Yeah. So who is inboxing here? Yeah. Okay. So I don't think that anybody is having a problem. කාලක් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැනේ. හැමෝටම ඇහෙනවනේ. Am I audible enough? Yeah, ne? Yeah, okay. Okay, let me tell you some more important facts about learning English. But I'm also a girl who came. My mother tongue is Sinhala. කියන්නේ මම කතා කරන්නේ මගේ මව් භාෂාව සිංහල. We all have that problem. කියන්නේ අපි හැමෝටම එක තමයි තියෙන අවුල නේ. Because English is a language, right? So it is somewhat tough again. Science, maths ඉගෙන ගන්නවා වගේ නෙමෙයි. The thing is that we can't by heart. අපිට මේක කටපාඩම් කරන්න බෑ. Can you understand? So when you're moving, when you're reading, when you're getting ready for the English paper, right? Especially think about the English papers that you faced in the school. right? The thing is that අපි guess කරන essay එකම આવොත් හරි, right? When you are writing the essay එහෙම නැති වුණොත් ඔන්න ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක. Likewise, right? Languages, any of the languages, කිසිම language එකක් අපිට කටපාඩම් කරන්න බෑ. So how can we learn language? අපිට කොහොමද භාෂාවක් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ? Yes. So let's keep the language English aside. පොඩ්ඩක් පැත්තකින් දියමුකෝ ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන language එක. පොඩ්ඩක් හිතන්නකෝ සිංහල කියන language එක. Now we all know how to, yes, how to conduct and how to speak and how to even we know how to write, right? සිංහල. අපි සිංහල හොඳටම හසුරවන්න දන්නවනේ. We are very fluent in සිංහල. හොඳටම හොඳයි අපේ සිංහල. So how did we come up with that? අපි කොහොමද එහෙම උනේ? The thing is that we have associated that language. අපි ඒ භාෂාව ඇසුරු කරලා තියෙනවා. How? From our childhood, අපි පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳන්ම සිංහල is the language that we've heard. අපිට ඇහුණ language එක තමයි සිංහල කියලා කියන්නේ. Isn't it? Right? Our parents, our relatives and all the school and all sorry, yeah. I think I've got a signal problem or something with me myself. Yeah, sorry for the. Hello. Yes, I think I'm audible enough now. Sorry for I had to leave the group. I had left the group. Sorry, yeah. So can you hear me again? Hello. Can anybody say?
Yeah, Desiree. Desiree, we can hear you.
Enough? Mama, hello,
Yeah, Desiree, we can hear you. Hello?
Desiree, we can hear you. Hello.
I think she has lost her connection again.
Hello. Sorry guys, I had to move. Okay, so am I audible enough? Can anybody respond me? Yeah, by sending me a message.
Yeah, Desiree, we can hear you.
So one day, am I audible enough?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, guys?
Hello?
Okay. I'm back, right? What is signal issue එකක් මගේ? Sorry for the inconvenience happened. Hari. අපහසුතාවයක් වුණා නම් සමාව වෙන්න. Yes. So can you hear me? Yeah.
Desiree, continue කරන්න එහෙනම්.
Okay, yes. Yes, okay. Yes, so what we were talking about, මම ගැන කතා කරගෙන හිටියේ මේ language එක ගැනනේ. Yeah, I was talking about Sinhala language. හරි. දැන් මම කිව්වා දැන් අපිට සිංහල අපේ mother tongue එක තමයි. ඒ නිසා තමයි අපිට සිංහල හොඳට පුළුවන්. right? So likewise, English is also a language. ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන්නේ භාෂාවක්, right? Yeah, I'm continuing. So can you hear me now? Yane? Hello. Okay. Yes. So learning English, right? Then ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාව හසර වන හැටනේ අපි කතා කරන්නේ. හරි. දැන් මම කිව්වා සිංහල අපි associate කරපු නිසා, as we associated the language Sinhala, we become very fluent in Sinhala. දර අපි සිංහල කියන language එක හොඳට ඇසුරු කරපු නිසා අපි ඒ language එකකින් ගොඩක් කියන්නේ fluent කියන්නේ ගොඩක් හොඳට ඒක හසුරවන්න පුළුවන් වෙලා තියෙනවා. Right? Likewise, if we need, right, if we need to learn English, what we have to do is, right, we have to associate that language. Api language එක ඇසුරු කරන්න ඕනේ. Right? Here we can give only the guidance. Can you understand? අපිට මෙතනදී ඕගලන්ට දෙන්න පුළුවන් මඟ පෙන්වීම විතරයි. Right? So there is a huge amount of things that you guys have to do. ඕගොල්ලෝ කරන්න ඕනේ ගොඩාක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. For an example, these are the things that I've used, right? So there are plenty of English films. ගොඩාක් තියෙනවා නේද ඉංග්‍රීසි චිත්‍රපටි, right? So what you have to do is select some of them. ගොඩක් සමහර English films චුට්ටක් කිහිපයක් තෝරගන්න, right? Oh, select one of them first. මුලින්ම එකක් තෝරගන්න, right? First, watch it with subtitles. උපසිරසි කියන්නේ උපසිරසි අරයාටින් සිංහල අකුරු යන්නේ. අනේ ඒවත් එක්ක මුලින්ම සිංහල or English, right? It is better if we can use the English subtitles. English වලින්ම මේ උපසිරසි ටික දාගත්තොත් හරි, right? Because the thing is, right, we can't අනිත් languages වල ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ යන flow එක අපිට අල්ලගන්න හරි අමාරුයි. So that's why I'm telling you to use English subtitles. මුලින්ම subtitles use කරලා බලන්න. And after that, right, watch that same film without subtitles. ඊළඟට එකම film එක subs නැතුව බලන්න, right? And the thing is that try to understand the film even without subtitles නැතුව film එක තේරුම් ගන්න උත්සාහ කරන්න. Right? තේරුම් ගන්න කියන්නේ not from the pictures or from the slides or all the things that you see. ඔය ඔකේ තියෙන පින්තූරවත් slide වලින්වත් නෙමෙයි, from the words that they use. හරි? දැන් මම කතා කරන එක උනත් when I'm speaking in English or when the other people are talking in English or speaking in English, what I'm doing is, right? මම guess කරනවා. Can you understand? දැන් මම මොකක් හරි වාක්‍යයක් කිව්වොත්, right? ඒ වාක්‍යයේ වචන පහක් තියෙනවා කියන්නකෝ. Think that there are 5 words in a one sentence, right? ඒ වචන පහෙන් ඔයගලන්ට වචන 4ක් තේරෙනවා. There is only one word that you can't understand. ඔයගලන්ට තේරෙන්නේ නැති එක වචනයක් තියෙනවා. එතකොට ඒක උඩ dictionaries බලන්නද? එහෙම මුකුත් කරන්න බෑ. What you have to do is you have to give a good guess. Guess එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. පොඩ අනුමාන කරන්න ඕනේ. මේක මෙහෙම වෙන්න ඇති. Right? After that, what you have to do is you can write it anywhere, or you have to, if you have a good memory power, you have to keep it in your mind. After watching the session, all those things, you can go, right, and search for that word. Nowadays, you don't have to use dictionaries and all. You have all the technology with you. Dictionaries use කරන්න බෑ. තාක්ෂණයේ තියෙනවනේ අපිත් එක්කනේ. You can Google it. Google කරලා බලන්න මේකේ meaning එක මොකක්ද කියලා. එක film එකකින් එක වචනයක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉගෙන ගත්තොත්, if you watch 3 movies, you can learn 3 words. අපි නොදන්න language එකකින් වචන තුනක් ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියන්නේ without any effort. කිසිම effort එකක් නැහැනේ අපි හරි කැමතිනේ films බලන්න. නේද? ඒක මාර වටිනවා. But still you didn't have to do this. ඔයගොල්ලෝ තාම කරන්න නැතුවද? That's why you are here. එනිසා තමයි සමහර some people they message me privately. මට මේ පෞද්ගලිකව message කළා කිව්වා. Okay, the problem is, right? I know English. I know how to use English, but the thing is that I don't have any idea about how to speak. මේක මේ කතා කරන්න තමයි මට තියෙන ප්‍රශ්නේ. The people say, some of the students say, most of the problem is that, right? දෙවැනි එක තමයි, right? So here I'm telling you the ways that you can use to enhance your vocabulary. ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ වාග්මාලාව හරි වැඩි දියුණු කරගන්න. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙහෙමනේ දැන් හිතන්නකෝ මම කියනවා මේසෙ උඩ පොතක් තියෙනවා කියලා. හරි? දැන් මම දන්නේ නැත්තම් පොතට කියන්නේ පොත කියන කෙනෙක් මේ පොතක් තියෙනවා. ඒකට කියන්නේ පොත කියලා මම දන්නේ නැත්තම් මට කියන්න පුළුවන්ද මේසෙ උඩ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ කියලා? Likewise, right? If you don't know පොතට කියන්නේ book කියන වචන කියලා ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නේ නැත්තම් you can't tell. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට කියන්න බෑ මේසෙ උඩ පොතක් තියෙනවා කියලා by using the language. Can you understand? So when you have to learn to speak, what you have to do is vocabulary එක හොඳටම පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ. And the thing is, when you are speaking, vocabulary එක සට ගාලා ඔයගලන්ට මතක් වෙන්නත් ඕනේ. එහෙම නැත්තම් you can't do this. Can you understand? Okay. And the second way to enhance your vocabulary is there are plenty of English songs. ඉංග්‍රීසි සින්දු තියෙනවා සෑහෙන ප්‍රමාණයක්. නේ? All jeans තියෙනවා පරණ සින්දු තියෙනවා and there are new songs, there are raps and all, right? ඒ වගේ එක සින්දුවක් ගන්න. I recommend you some songs. Heal the World by Michael Jackson. It is one of the best songs that you can use to enhance your vocabulary. ඒක හරිම slow song එකක්. ඒක හොඳටම තේරෙන සින්දුවක්. අහද්දිත් සමහර lyrics අපේ ඔළුවට යනවා. Right? And the thing is, right? Don't just put your mind only for the rhythms and rhymes and all. මේකේ තියෙන එලි සමයටවත් ඒකේ තියෙන තාලෙටවත් නෙමෙයි ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුව යවන්න ඕනි. But you have to pay your attention for those things. At the same time, you have to pay your attention for the lyrics also. ඒකේ තියෙන වචන වලටත් පදමාලාවටත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ හිත යවන්න. Right? After that, if there are any unclear places, what do you have to do? You can search for the lyrics. And yes, go for the lyrics and search. Lyrics වල ගිහිල්ලා ඒක search කරලා බලන්න. ඔයා හිතපු ආට ඇහිච්ච වචනේමද අතනම lyrics වල තියෙන්නේ කියලා. Can you understand? Right? Or sometimes you will feel like sing with that song. සමහර වෙලාවට I'm doing that, right? It is very hard to hear. But අහංගෙන අමාරුයි. But I usually do that. But සින්දුව තේරෙනවා වගේ නම් ඒක මාරයි වගේ නම් what I'm doing, right? I'll go for the lyrics and sing with that original song. Original song දාගෙන පොඩක් එකත් එක කියලාත් බලනවා. From that, what will improve? ඔයාගේ ඔය pronunciations, ඔයා භාෂාව උච්චාරණය කරන විදිහ, ඒ වගේ දේවල් improve වෙනවා. Can you understand? So learning English is not just only a one thing. මේ එක දෙයක් විතරක් නෙමෙයි, this is a journey. Right? The first and the foremost thing is that you have to you have to build up your vocabulary. මුලින්ම ඔයාගේ වාග්මාලාව හදා ගන්න ඕනේ. After that, right? This is the most important thing. මේක තමයි වැදගත්ම දේ. ඔයා English කතා කරන්න තියෙන බය නැති කරගන්න ඕනේ. I know that it is not that much easy because I can remember the way that I used to speak in front of an audience for the first time. මම audience එකක් ඉස්සරහා මුලින්ම කතා කරපු දවසේ මට මතකයි. Yes, I made so many mistakes. Right? Yeah. මමත් සෑහෙන මට මාර විදිහටම වැරදුනා. Right? I used a paper even. කොලයක් අරගෙන ගියා ස්පීච් එක ලියාගෙන, but I didn't see it. يعني කොලේ තියෙනව නෙමෙයි කිව්වේ. I made so many mistakes. අතර මේක රෙකෝඩ් එකක් වගේ තිබ්බනම් that they can මේ සෑහෙන mistakes එක මම කිව්වේ. Right? Why? Because I got practice for that speech, I think, for about 2 weeks. ඒ තියෙන එක. But yet, I couldn't make that speech. මට ඒක ස්පීච් එක හරියට කරගන්න බැරි වුණා in front of an audience. ඒ කියන්නේ ඇයි? මට බයයි. මට මාර බයයි. So the thing is that, right? මට මාරුව මනාවක් තිබ්බා මේ හොඳට ඉංග්‍රීසි ස්පීක් කරන්න හොඳට ඉංග්‍රීසි කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න. So what did I do? Right? Everybody I know that you bathroom bathroom when we are yes a Jewish speaker මොකක් හරි බෙඩ් හරි කමන්න ඉතිරා how to say yes sir. It's okay. You have
මිස් කිසිම දෙයක් ඇහෙන්නේ නැහැ අපිට.
තීසර කනෙක්ෂන් ඉෂුව එකක් තියෙනවා.
තමන්ට කතා okay here yes right now I saw that message is my mom mama නැති වෙලාවට I'm not speaking right මාව පොඩ drop වෙලා there is a message we'll see that I'm not clear now am I clear Sitara or Sitara I don't know is she a girl or a boy somehow now am I clear yes okay yeah a quick yes. Yes, now.
Hello, Kisari. Hi, Kisari. I think your connection is poor. We can't hear you.
We have done it.
Hello.
තීසර there is a connection issue.
Ah, right. Okay. Hello. Chamishka, mama කියන දේවල් clear ඇහෙනවද?
ඔව් අක්කා එනවා. go on I know go on.
All right. Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. My name is Dilini. I'm joining the program from now onwards. I'm sorry, I had another arrangement. So I couldn't join earlier. I'm learning how to speak in English and how to practice speaking in English. කියන්නේ අපි කතා කරන්නේ නැති තරමට අපි කොච්චර books බලලා vocabulary එක හදාගත්තත් බෑ අපිට language එකක් භාෂාවක් පුරුදු වෙන්න අපි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. කතා කරොත් තමයි ඒ practice එකෙන් තමයි හරියන්නේ. කොච්චර පොළ බලලා පොත් බලලා ඉගෙන ගත්තත් ඒක හොඳයි. language එකේ පුරුදු වෙන්න එනට කතා කරන්න නම් අපි කතා කරන්න ඕනේ. අපි try කරන්නම් මේ class එකේ English වලිනුයි සිංහල වලිනුයි ටික දවසක් යනකම් explain කරන්න. හැබැයි ඔයාලා අපි අහන දෙයකට උත්තර දෙනවා නම් හරි ඕගලන් මොනවා හරි කතා කරනවා නම් හරි even chat එකේ අපි කැමති ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඉංග්‍රීසි වලින් කතා කරනවා නම්. ඒ අරෙන්න හදිසියවත් වචනයක් අමතක වුණොත් ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ සිංහල වචනයක් දාලා කතා කරගෙන යන්න. කිසි ගැටලුවක් නැහැ. මම අර පළවෙනි දවසේ කිව්වා වගේ මේක සේෆ් එන්වයරන්මන්ට් එකක් කරගන්න අපි කවුරුත් එක එක්කෙනාම අඳුරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා වරදුනත් ඒක ලොකු ප්‍රශ්නයක් කරගන්න එපා. මොකද අපි හැමෝම උත්සාහ කරන්නේ ඉගෙන ගන්න. හරි. ඕකේ. මුලින්ම අපි ස්ටාර්ට් කරමු. self introduction එකකින් එක එක්කෙනා ගැන පොඩි විස්තරයක් කියන්න. අපිට ගොඩක් ටීම් එකේ ඉන්න හින්දා අපිට ගොඩක් වෙලා නැති වෙයි එක්කෙනෙකුට හැමෝම තමන්ගේ නමයි තමන්ගේ කොහෙද ගෙවල් තියෙන ඒරියා එක කොහෙද කියලා ඊට පස්සේ මේ දවස්වල මොකද කරන්න කියන එකයි කෙටියෙන් කියන්නේ. Okay, I'll start. My name is Dilini Ranasinghe. I work in private sector and also I'm volunteering with Rotary Club of Ratnapura. I work as the community director and I live in Ratnapura. So if anyone's willing to volunteer, we can give you the chance. කවුරු හරි කතා කරන්න කැමති කෙනෙක් කැමැත්තෙන් ඉදිරිපත් වෙනවා නම් දැන් කතා කරන්න. එහෙම නැත්නම් මම participants list එකෙන් බලන්න. අපිට දැන් කතා කරන්න කැමති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවද?
Hello,
Hello, yes.
my name is Hasita Konara.
Hello, hello.
I am from Bibila in Mondal district. Currently, I am studying in Southeastern University. That's all.
Thank you very much, Hasita. That was great. Okay, who's next?
Hello, ma'am.
Hello.
Am I clear?
Yes, yes, you're very clear.
I am Janita Viraj. I am from Belihulle Halpe in Rajpur district. I am an undergraduate in Sabaragaon University of Sri Lanka. That's all.
Thank you very much. Okay, who's next?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello, I am Dikshan Veerasinghe. I am from Mudawalawa. I am a student of ATI Colombo.
Yes, please go on. Okay, we didn't catch your name.
I am Dikshan Kumudu Veerasinghe.
Hello, hi. Okay, thank you very much. So who's next?
Hello, ma'am. Hello.
Hello. Okay, guys, if
Hello.
nobody is volunteer, yes, hello.
Hello, ma'am. I am Nimant Vikramaratne. I am from Kalutara. I am undergraduate of Senior Campus Malawi.
Thank you, Nimantha. Thank you. Okay, who's next?
Hello, ma'am.
Hi.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, yes, we can hear you.
I'm Madhushika Gunatilaka. I'm from Ambedipitiya. I studied at Nursing Training School, Ratnapura.
Thank you, Madhushika.
Hello. Hello.
Hello, yes.
I am Yasodhara Hera. I am from Goa. I am undergraduate at University of Trijavapura.
Hello.
Thank you, Yashodhara. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Am I clear?
Hello.
Hello.
Am I clear?
I think if we all mute our mics except the person who's talking, that would be good. I hear some background noise. I think that's why we can't hear anybody. Shall we all mute our mics?
Hello,
Hello, yes.
I am Madhusha. I am from Kalagathara in Kandy district. I am studying at University of Rajarata.
Hello.
Thank you. And thank you, Madhusha.
Hello.
Yes.
I am Yashodhara.
Hello, yes, Yashodhara. We can hear you.
I am from Goa. I am undergraduate at University of Sri Jayawardhanapura.
Okay, thank you very much.
Hello.
Who else? Hello, yes.
Hello. I'm Milan Attanayaka from Badulla. I studied at Senate Campus Malawi.
Hi, thank you very much.
Thank
Hello.
you.
Yes,
I'm Nisha Somaratne from Nitigala, and now I am a student at University of Moroto.
Hi, thank you very much.
Hello, I'm Chamal
Hello.
Jayasekara from Ratnapura. I'm an undergraduate of University of Sri Jagadpura.
Hi, thank you so much. I'm sorry I didn't catch your first name.
Chamodal.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hello, yes.
I'm Dilini Sansala from Kahawatha. I'm studied at ATI Dahiwala.
Hi, thank you so much. You're Dilini, right?
Yes.
I'm also Dilini. Okay, who's next?
Hi. Hello.
Hello, yes.
I'm Gain Kaushala. I'm from Aysala. I am undergraduate of University of Peradeniya.
Okay, thank you, Kaushalya.
Hello,
Hello, yeah.
I am Vandana Vitana. I'm from Homagama. I studied in IBSL.
Thank you, Vandana. Hello.
Hello,
Hi, yes.
I am Hanandi Purnima from Nittambua. I am study at Cine Campus Malabe.
Thank you, Arandi.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, yes.
Hello.
Hello, we can hear you.
I'm Temindi Kavindya from Panadura. I studied at City Campus, Malawi.
Thank you.
Hello,
Hello, yeah.
I'm Madhusani from Matara. I study in ATI Devala.
Thank you, Madhushani. So who's next? Hello. We have for about 40 participants. I think we should hurry up.
Hello.
Hi, yes.
I am Hansini. I am from Balangoda. I am studying at ATI Dehiwala.
Hello, Hansini.
Hello.
Hi. Thank you, Hansini. Thank you.
I'm from Balangoda. Hari, thank you.
Okay, thank you so much.
Hello,
Hello, yes.
I am Hansaja Konambage. I am from Kaduwela and I am study at Sri Lanka Institute of Tourism and Hotel Management.
Thank you, Hansaja. Thank you. Hello. And also we have a text from Sasini. I think she has a connection issue, so she is texting. She's Sasini from Gampaha. She's an undergraduate in University of Peradeniya. Thank you, Sasini.
Hello.
Hello, yes.
Hello, I am Madhumali. I am from Ratnapura. I studied at NTS Ratnapura.
Hi, Madhumali. Thank you. Hello. Do we have any more volunteers? We have Binari Munasinghe, right? On the call? Binari, can you hear us? Okay, how about Shamatka Ratnasekara?
Hello, madam.
Hello. Yes.
I am Samatka. I am from Ratnapura. I am studying in Jaffna University.
Hello, Shamatka. Thank you so much. And Chamoda Jayasekara.
Hello, madam. I'm Chamoda
Hi.
Jayasekara from Ratnapura, and I'm an undergraduate of University of Sri Javardhan.
Thank you, Chamoda. We have Dilika Udayangani.
Hello.
Hi, Dilika. Did you speak before? No, right?
Hello, I'm Dilika. I'm from Matara. I have after 11.
Oh, hi. Thank you so much. Did everybody speak? We have actually few names who didn't speak. If you guys volunteer, that would be good.
Hello, madam.
Hello. Yes, we can hear
I am
you.
Sitar Pivamante.
Hello,
I
Sitara.
am from Ratnapura. I am after A-level student.
Oh, thank you so much. We have Neshaka Hevarachi.
Yes, I am Neshaka. I am from Ratnapura. I studied at Cine campus at Malambe.
Thank you, Neshaka. And we have Safras Indran. Safras, can you hear us?
Hello. I am from. Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, I am Nishadina Vanjana. I am from Ambalangada. I study at Cynic Campus, Malam.
Hi, Nishadi. Thank you so much. We have Tisumi Tidipa. Tisumi, can you hear us?
I am Tisumi. I am from Ambripitia. I am an undergraduate of Sri Javardhanpur University.
Hi, thank you so much. And we have T.A. Ranatunga. I'm sorry if you spoke again. I just don't have your first name.
Hello, I am Trilakshana. I am from Norelia. I am after LO student.
Hi, Tilakshana. Thank you so much.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, yes?
I am Dumit Dilshan. I am from Ratnapura.
Hi, Dilshan. Thank you so much. We have Nimanta Vikramaratna. Hello, Nimanta. Can you hear us? Okay, we have Melan Attanayaka. I think they can't hear us. Gayani Kaushalya. Gayani, I'm not sure whether you spoke before because I have a Kaushalya on my list. Did you speak earlier?
I already speak.
Ah, right. Okay. I'm sorry. And we have one member under the name Abilipiti online. I'm sorry, I don't have your name. Okay, I think they also can't hear much. Okay, I'll give a few more minutes. If somebody's willing to volunteer, that'll be great. Oh, we also have messages from Binary. She is also having a connection problem, and I think this message has come to all. So you can see. Thank you, Binary. Okay, I'll tell you the importance of speaking on the first day. This is the first day. So if you speak today, then trust me, you will not be feeling, scared or excited about speaking on any other day. So it's really good if you can speak today. That will help yourselves. Because by the end of the session, we only have few sessions. We actually have 12 sessions. So by the end of the 12th session, we want everyone to start speaking. And if you speak already, if you have started already, hello. Hello. We have Sahan Hasanta, right? Hello, Sahan. Hello. Okay, no problem. So is there anyone else who's willing to speak? Kasun, do we have Tisari back?
No, still no.
All right, okay.
I think she has a connection issue. Yet.
Oh, okay, no worries. And I think we have a new member, Rashmi Mantri Ratna. Hello, Rashmi. Would you like to introduce yourself? I think she also can't hear. It's raining. I think that's why many people are having the connection problem. Okay, so then I think the self-introduction time is over. If anyone's willing to speak, I'll wait for another minute. Hello. Okay. I think the time's over. Anyways, thank you so much for those who spoke already, because that's really great. And one thing I have to tell you, we actually did this introduction session because we had to know how you speak. And I should tell you, it's much better than we expected, because we have already created the syllabus, assuming that you are a crowd who's starting to speak. But with this way you spoke, with the way everybody spoke, I think no one is there at the level where you're starting to speak. Everyone knows how to speak. You just have to improve a little bit. So this is actually really great. And we'll move on to the next part. Kasun? Okay, the next part, the second part is conversations. We thought of doing a dialogue. The purpose is this. Now, when we are speaking, it should be different, depends on the person we speak to, and based on the place we are. Yeah. Now, if it's a workplace, we speak to the interviewer from the way we speak to a friend. So today we are not going to do formal conversations. This is going to be informal conversations and the things we face in the day-to-day life. Okay, if we can move on to the next slide. The second part is conversations. Kasun, I think we should move 2 more slides. Yeah, we can go to the next one. Okay, the first conversation is a very regular one we can see at a restaurant. Now, when we go to a restaurant, the general thing would be we are walking in and the people who work there, maybe a waiter, will greet you and invite you to come inside. So you can go in and you can select a place to sit and then you can order the food. So we'll move on to the next slide. This is the conversation. Can everyone see this? Can you please put on the text if you can't see the slide properly? Because we are going to have to read it. You're going to have to read it out with me. If anyone is unable to see the screen, please drop a text in the chat. Okay, I guess everyone can see this. Okay, I will read out the conversation. The first part is at the restaurant. Is there anyone, to be honest, actually, we were going to do this, me and Thisari, but she's having a connection problem. Is there anyone who would like to volunteer with me to read out the lines? Anyone from the class?
Okay, miss.
Hi, what's your name?
Hasita.
Okay, Hasita. So I'll be the waiter. You'll be the Kasun in the conversation. Okay?
Okay, okay.
Good evening, sir. Welcome to Cafe Lanka. How can I help you?
Can we have a table for 2, please?
Please come this way. So the next part will be ordering the food. Are you ready to order now?
Yes, we are. Can we have naan roti with chicken korma, please?
Would you like anything to drink with your meal?
2 glasses of fresh lemon juice, please.
Okay. Then, assuming that you finished your meal, after the meal, would you like to see the dessert menu?
No, thanks. Can we have the bill, please?
Okay. So this is the end of the conversation. Thank you so much, Hasita.
Thank you, miss.
Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. Kasun, please. Okay, the next one will be a conversation with a foreigner. This I took as an example because I'm from Ratnapura and we have seen a certain number of, actually many number of foreigners from time to time in the city. And one thing I've noticed is they are also a little bit not exactly scared, but they're not very sure about speaking to a local because they assume that we are not fluent in English and we will not understand what they speak. So maybe because of that, they don't tend to speak to us. And we are also not taking a step forward to go and speak to them, assuming that we will have nothing to say. And what if the accent? What if we don't understand the accent? So that's another problem. And how to start a conversation. So because of these reasons, we also tend not to speak to them. And actually, I have met people who are being like, they're not actually lost, but they're looking for maybe recommendations from where to eat and all. Because when it comes to Ratnapura, we don't have all the places on the websites, or we don't have recommendations and reviews for all the places. So they would rather speak to a local, but they also don't speak. So what I'm trying to tell you is, if it's a foreigner, it can be a local, even anybody, with anybody, the situation is you go and smile and start speaking, and assuming it's a foreigner, you start in English, and they will actually, when they speak to the locals, they don't use the same accent that they use with their own country people. So they will tend to speak slowly and maybe give clues with arms and with the body language and all. So if you have ever come across a situation like this, where you see a foreigner and where you see as if you can help them, please do so. Because trust me, it helps us improve our language, our speaking skills better than when we are speaking to a local. Because however good we can speak, we will never have an accent of a British person. And speaking to someone who speaks better than us helps us improve our own speaking skills. I have noticed that. So if you have people working with you in your workplaces, or if you have students in your universities, foreign students in your universities, or if you have foreigners staying at certain places near your house or wherever, if you come across a foreigner, try to speak to them. Because rather than, I mean, it's not nice to say this, but rather than Sri Lankans, I have seen European people are actually a little more friendlier. That's their nature, that's their culture. So give it a try. This is an example of a conversation. Now we'll move on to the next slide. Kasun? Thank you. Okay. Is there anyone else who would like to volunteer to do the conversation? Hello. Do we have anybody willing to help me?
Hello.
Hi. Yes, may I know your good name, please?
Madhumali.
Hi, Madhumali. Okay, so shall I be Lahiru and will you be the foreigner?
Lahiru.
You'll be Lahiru. Okay, you can start the conversation.
Excuse me, sir. You look for direction. Can I help you?
Oh, thank you. Could you please help me find the museum?
Of course. Walk along 6th Avenue until you find the clock tower, and you will see the museum on your left.
Oh, thank you very much. Are you from? Hello?
Hello.
Oh, thank you very much. Are you from around here?
Yes, this is my hometown. Are you on vacation?
No, I was reading out the line. Oh, thank you very much. Are you from around here?
Yes, this is my hometown. Are you on vacation?
Yes, this is my first time visiting Sri Lanka.
Oh, that's great. Welcome to my country. Can I help you with anything else?
Thanks. I'm also looking for a place to have lunch.
Could you? Sure. Why
Could you
not?
please recommend a
Okay. Sure. Why not? I will show you a Cafe Lanka. Highly recommended their naan roti. Naan roti.
Yes. Thank you so much, Madhumali. This is Kasun, can we move to the next slide, the 9th one? Yeah, a telephone conversation. This I took as an example because sometimes even from Sri Lankan companies, certain companies, they tend to speak in English when they're calling you to get maybe reviews, or it could be an insurance company calling you to see whether you're interested in applying for a policy, or there are sometimes sometimes banks call you to see whether you are interested in getting a credit card. It could be due to your subscriptions. So certain companies, they tend to speak to the customers in English. And if you continue to speak in English, they will also have the conversation in English. If you're answering and if you're speaking in Sinhala, then they will move to Sinhala and they will continue the conversation in Sinhala. So since we are living in Sri Lanka, especially in universities, in local universities, we don't get the opportunity to speak in English. Much of the time we will be speaking in Sinhala, because I assume most of you all are from local, from government schools. So we study in government schools. We could be doing the English medium, but still we will be speaking in Sinhala. The first language is Sinhala in everyone, and even at the university we tend to speak in Sinhala with friends, and even the lecturers sometimes, even though they teach in English, when they speak to us, the one-to-one conversations will be in Sinhala. So unless you work in a place where the working language is English, in Sri Lanka we don't get much opportunities to speak in English. So I am suggesting, if somebody is giving you a call in English, it could be a credit card company, it could be an insurance place, or maybe a restaurant. So reply in English. So they will also continue the conversation in English. That will be one place where we can improve our speaking skills. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. That is the conversation. Okay, do we have any volunteers?
Yes, madam.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, yes, may I know your good name, please?
Madhusha.
I'm sorry?
Madhusha.
Hi, Madhusha. Okay, so will you be Sanduni?
Okay, madam.
Okay, you can start.
Hello.
Hello, could I speak to Miss Sanduni Pereira, please?
Yes, this is she. May I know who's speaking?
This is Kevin from Lanka Technologies. I believe you have applied for a new internet connection.
Oh yeah, I did.
Could you give me your NIC number, please?
I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please?
Yeah, sure, ma'am. I need your NIC number, please.
Oh yeah, it's 65 89 23 15.
Thank you very much. Our team will be there to install the new connection tomorrow.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Madhusha.
Thank you.
Okay, that's the third example. I did not take time to take screenshots or keep this. I'm sorry, there was a spelling mistake on the second one. Other than that, it's fine. You can take a screenshot, and if you feel like there's some new phrase in any of these conversations, you can practice that. The thing is, the talking, the words use when we write. So that's the difference we have to understand. Now, in my case, when I was small, I used to watch English movies with subtitles. I didn't understand what they speak because of the accent, probably. Because when we are watching Hollywood movies, the way they speak, the words they use, and the phrases even are different, and they're new to us. So I used to watch them. I didn't like the dubbed movies because when they dub in Sinhala, there's nothing much to learn. It's if you are improving, if you are looking for words to improve your vocabulary, to have new phrases, to add new phrases with to the way you speak, I recommend always go for English movies with subtitles. First with subtitles. So then if you don't understand what they speak, not enjoy the story because you will have to spend time to read the dialogues, but still it's fine. Because if we are looking for a way to improve the language skill, watching an English movie with subtitles would be a good step. And later you can see for yourself after some time, even without subtitles, when you hear what they speak, you tend to understand it. It happens. It happened with me. I know it's the same with Thisari, and it's the same with many people who worked to improve their language. So first do that. And even here, if you see any new phrases in the conversation, now, for example, in the last conversation, I have mentioned, I'm sorry, I don't understand. Could you repeat that, please? It's a very common one. Most of you should know it. But in case if you don't know, if it's a new phrase, you can take a screenshot and you can practice that. Just practice it a few times. Then next time you are in a conversation in English, you can use this. So make it a habit. If you see a new phrase or a new word, this I'm strictly speaking about speaking, because we all read books. We have done English language as a subject. It's a mandatory subject in the syllabus. So we all have done that. We all have faced that English paper, passed the paper. But this is different. This is the way we speak and the phrases we use. This we can't get by reading a book. That's the difference. So always, if you come across with a new phrase, it could be when you speak to somebody, or when you're watching a documentary on Netflix, or when you're watching some TV show, just try to memorize it and use it. Okay, so this is the conversations. And there's another thing. Since this is the first day, we want to get some comments from you. First one would be homework. If we upload a document, now in homework, there's a little problem. We are focusing more on practical English and spoken skills. But if we are just giving a paper for y'all to do homework, then it's not going to work. It's going to be improving writing skills. Improving writing skills is a part of this program, but we are more focusing on spoken skills. So if we are giving a paper with the questions, let's say we are requesting you to practice for a speech, then we will mention the question on a paper and we will upload it to the group, to the WhatsApp group. What you have to do is, if we are, let's say I'm requesting you to do myself a speech for 2 minutes, then you will have to practice and you will have to do a voice recording and upload it to the group. Is there anybody who's having difficulty in doing this? In case if you think, okay, I won't be able to do it, please raise your hand or drop a text on the chat. Or you can speak and tell me. Yeah, please don't text on the chat, just speak to me. Okay, seems like that will be fine with everyone, right? I'll just ask randomly from somebody. We have Deshani. Deshani, can you hear me? Okay, Madhusha. Hello, Chamishka, am I audible?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. If somebody's, it's really great if someone can tell whether this is fine, like uploading onto the group, doing a voice recording and uploading to the group is fine with you all. Or if you don't like to do it, you can send a text to me privately on the chat. Okay, I don't see any messages on the chat, so I'm going to assume that everyone is willing to do so. Okay, no problem. There are few advantages and also disadvantages in this method. Now, when you do a voice recording and put on the group, others are going to see your message. They might listen to it. But don't try to compare yourself because, as I said, you might know a few people in this program. But when you were speaking, I heard there are some people from Gaul, Candy, Embilipitia, and Nuerelia, Matara, I don't know, from all around the country. This is really great. So you might know a few people, but you don't know everybody. So that's fine. Just do the voice recording and upload it. Just compare. I'm just suggesting you to listen to others. So if there's anybody who's speaking better than you, and if there's anybody who has better content than you in their speech, it's good. Learn from them. I'm doing this because today we spend some time requesting you to introduce yourself. But since we have a number of participants, we might not be able to do it every week. And everyone is not going to get the chance on every week. So what I'm requesting is, please do a voice recording. It could be myself. It's not going to be myself. I just took it as an example. Please do listen to the question, practice, and upload it on the group. And you can even listen to others and learn from them. But in the class, after you upload the voice recordings, we might request certain people to speak in the class. Hello. Hello, Kasun, I had a connection problem. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, okay. Please hold on. I have two messages. 2 minutes speech. Okay, W is with Anna. Okay, then how about a 1 minute speech? You can text on the chat or just speak to me. Just unmute and speak. It's fine. If you wish to speak in Sinhala, still it's fine. So is 2 minutes going to be too much? Okay, we don't have many people speaking or even texting. Is it because like this is boring or you guys don't hear what I say? Or is it because of this is the first day? I'm really confused. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, someone's asking me to repeat the question. Okay, what I asked was, we are going to have homework. And what I'll do is I'll upload the question to the group. So I'm giving an example. If it's myself, then you can practice speaking about yourself for a minute or maybe few seconds, and then you can send a voice recording to the group, to the same WhatsApp group we all are in. What do you think about it? Is there anyone who doesn't like this idea? And also, is 1 minute all right? Please give me a comment. You can speak to me or you can text on the chat. Okay, no objections. So I'm going to assume everyone is fine with doing a 1 minute. It could be a speech, or maybe it could be reading out a certain session, or it could be any activity. There will be several activities. So, oh, I have a message. Doesn't matter 2 minutes. We will arrange our speech to 2 minutes. I think it will help to improve our skills. Thank you very much. Okay. Yeah. Even I feel so. Like I said, please get more chances to speak. Even here, I was thinking, okay, we are going to have so many people, and how am I going to speak to everyone? But turns out not everyone is going to speak. So what I'm requesting you is, this is a 3-month course and we only have 12 sessions. And you guys are spending your time and your data and coming to this session. So try to get the maximum out of it. We don't have many chances out in the society to speak in English unless you work in a place where the working language is English. So here you can speak in English and you can practice, you can make mistakes, and you can add singular words and speak in Singlish. Still, it's fine. Anything is fine here. So get that opportunity. We want everyone to speak better when you finish this program. And I have another text, a direct message. Yeah. Okay. Again, 1 minute. Okay. They prefer 1 minute. I can upload a voice in group. 2 minutes is a good idea. Okay. I think many people like the 2 minutes idea. Okay. I'll say like this. Minimum is 1 minute. Maximum is 2 minutes. And everyone should speak though. I mean, I have certain names who didn't speak at all today, but please try to do the voice recording at least, because you will have time to practice. You will have time to go in front of a mirror and speak and practice and then do the voice recording. It can be in your own time. We will do 1 homework kit per week. So when you're coming to the next session, you will have 7 days to complete it and upload it. So please do so. Then let's keep 1 minute minimum and 2 minute maximum range. Okay. And there's another thing that we are going to do in the class, that is impromptu speaking. This is what we mean by that is, imagine you're going to it can be an interview. Okay, so as you most of you are undergrads, so just think of the situation where you have to face your first interview in life. When you're going there, we know the general questions that we are going to get from the person, from the board, or it could be one person interviewing us. So it's they usually ask you to speak about yourself. So when they say speak about yourself, does it mean that you have to speak about your schooling life and how many members you have in your family and all that? In an interview, it's actually they're asking more about your higher studies, and if you have working experiences, then about your working experiences. It's basically the education and career. They don't want to know much about your personal life. So this is a question we know, and we know how to answer. We can be prepared and go. But what if they ask you, what do you think about the current situation in the country? About now we all are having a pandemic here. So what if they ask you to speak about that? That will be an unexpected question, and you are going to have to speak about it, but you will not have time to be prepared. because they are not going to give the question and they are not going to give you time to go out and practice or Google and come back. You're going to have to speak. That is the importance of improving the impromptu speaking skills. It generally means that you are given the chance to speak without given the time to be prepared. Or it could be in a situation where you are getting like 1 or 2 minutes to be prepared. So we will do impromptu speeches in classes, but not right away. We are going to have 6 classes, 6 sessions, and then we'll do our first practical test. That will be more like the first semester. And then we will have another few sessions and so after the first practical test, we will start doing impromptu speeches. I'm getting some disturbance. Can we all mute the mics? Okay, I guess. So that is going to be in the second half of the program. During the first half, we will have prepared speeches. So this is why I was telling you about the voice recordings. We can do the voice recordings. That will be one option. And if you are willing to, you can put your name on the chat or you can direct message us. We will give you an opportunity to speak in the class, to speak in the next session. So you don't have to speak right away. You will have time to be prepared and speak in the next class. It can be about anything. If you are willing to be prepared under a topic that you are choosing, then fine. Otherwise, we will give you a topic. So you just have to find something to speak about and then maybe practice once and then come and do it here. All what we want you to do is get more chances to speak, because trust me, that is the only way you can improve the speaking skills. Because I mean, this is a free course. We are not charging you guys, so we don't have a reason to lie you. There will be people who are telling that, okay, we will make you speak in this many months or maybe in a year. No, I'm not saying that. None of us are saying that, because no one can do that. No one can make you speak. No one can improve your skills unless you're not willing to speak. So please get more chances and speak here. Okay, before we move on to the next one, do we have anyone who's willing to speak about anything they like for maybe 30 seconds? It can be about something that have something you remember in when you were schooling, or something happened yesterday, or maybe something you'd like to do in the future. I can see Kaushalya raising her hand. Yes. Hello, Kaushalya. Hello. Okay, do we have anyone else who's willing to speak? Okay. Okay, I am going to assume that nobody is going to speak right now, but that's okay because this is actually an impromptu speaking chance. Again, I think we are getting some disturbance. Can we all mute our mics? Cousin, or else can you mute the mics? So if they want to speak, they can unmute and speak.
Now
Okay,
it's
thank
okay,
you so much. Yeah, it's okay. Thank you, cousin. Okay. And there's another thing that we have to discuss. We will be having a debate, but the thing is, we can't have a debate, an actual debate with two teams opposing each other and going as a competition because we have so many people in the group. I think we have for about 90 or 85 people in the WhatsApp group. I don't see everyone here today, probably because of the bad weather. But assuming that we have an average of 50 people, then we are not going to have competition-wise sessions. So what we are trying to do is we will give a topic. Now, for example, it could be one topic where you can speak for the topic, and where you can speak against. So we will divide the entire team into two, and we will give you a certain, let's say 30 minutes. The people who are opposed to the other, it will be the same topic, and you just have to come up with points. Now again, I'm going to get your comments. If you would like this idea, please say yes on the chat, or else if you like to do it in another way, please mention that, or else just speak to me. We are trying to get comments because we want to do this in the most preferred way. Okay, I'm getting a direct message. Okay, you like to do it this way. Oh, someone wants to repeat my question. Okay, I'm going to ask another thing before this. Is it, am I audible, Kasun? Can you hear me clearly? Hello.
Yeah, Akka, you are audible and you are clear.
Okay, maybe it's the way I speak. I think some can't, maybe they have a poor connection,
Yeah,
some can't understand clearly.
I think the weather condition.
Yeah,
Office area
okay.
caused this.
But the problem is now that it started raining, we are going to have to expect the rain for at least another month. So we will have difficulties. Please bear with us, people. I don't understand to discuss this online class. Okay, Kaushalya, I don't understand the question clearly, but I will call you after this. Oh, I will text you. Could you please send me your number? Put a direct message, so I will text you after this. Guys, give me a little time. Okay, I will repeat about the debate thing again. Usually what happens in a debate is we will have two teams, maybe with 4 members from each side, and they will speak about a certain point. They will speak about the point supporting the idea. Let's say the topic is feminism is good. So the team who are speaking for the topic will be supporting the topic and they will speak, and the other party will be opposing the topic and they will be giving out their points. This is not something we can do in the class. So the method we try to implement here is we will divide the class into two. Now say we have 80 members in the class, so we will divide the class into two. That will be 40 people on each side, and we will give one topic. So you can speak about the topic. The people who are speaking for the topic will give the supporting ideas. Okay, let's say I'll give a very simple thing. The raining is good. Hi, yes.
Teacher, what is topic?
Hello.
Hello. What?
No.
What is
I'm not
topic?
giving a
Debate
topic
number?
right now, Kaushala. No. I'm not giving the topic. I'm just asking you whether this method is good. We will give the topic later. What we are trying to do is divide the class into two. Nearly 40 people will be in one team. We will give one topic. For example, let's say raining is good for the country or good for the paddy cultures. So assuming that is the topic, 40 people will have to speak supporting the idea, and the opposing party, the other 40, we will divide the class into two. They will have to give the opposing ideas. So again, since we don't have time to do this in the class, we thought of doing it on the group. Now this will be a week where you don't have other homework. So what you have to do is, when we divide the class into two, if you get if you are in the side where you have to support the idea, you can just do a voice recording and put it in the group. So what I was asking is, do you think this idea is good? Are you willing to do this, or do you have any other method you're suggesting, which will be really good if you have suggestions? Okay, I'm getting direct messages. They're willing to. Someone is suggesting this. Can we have more than one topic? Yeah, actually, this is good. We can do a dialogue also. Okay, this is great. Yeah, we can have more than one topics, because what they're suggesting is, if we have just one topic for 40 people, let's say rainy weather is good for the paddy culture. Then if that is a topic, and if you have 40 people in one side, they will have to come up with 40 points, which is going to be a little difficult. So yeah, we will give you few more topics. Maybe 10 people can do the debate this week, and another 10 can do on next week. I think that will be better. That's a better idea. Okay, do we have any other suggestion? Okay, many people like the idea. Okay, and somebody is suggesting to do dialogues more. Yeah, this is good. So can I have 2 volunteers to do a dialogue on the next week? If you like to get together and do a dialogue and come present in the class, we are fine with that. Or else we can give you the dialogue, so you just have to present in the class. Do we have any volunteers to do a dialogue on the next week? Not this week, you have time to practice. This is going to be on the next week. Okay, great. We have Hansaja volunteering for a speech, not a dialogue, right? It's a speech. And Hasita. Hansaja, are you willing to do a speech or a dialogue? All right, okay. Both Hasita and Hansaja are willing to do a dialogue. Okay, you can get together and practice one, or shall I give you a dialogue? Okay, maybe I will give you the dialogue. Right, okay. I will give the dialogue to Hansaja and Hasita. Thank you so much. This is great. You guys are volunteering. It's really nice to see. And then, okay. So we have 2 people. If we have more, we can actually do 3 sessions. Now we have 1 pair to do a dialogue. If you'd like to volunteer, we can do another session. We can give the chance to maybe 4 more people. Any other volunteers? Okay, perfect. We have Nimantha Vikramaratna. It's correct the way I pronounce your name, right? Okay, we have another person. So any other members? I'll wait for maybe like 30 more seconds. Okay, seems like we don't have any other volunteers. Nimantha, I will be doing the dialogue with you, and we will. It will be a little lengthier than this week. It will be a longer one than this week because this is the first one. Oh, we have Melon. Okay, cool. Then Nimantha and Melon can do another dialogue. I will be texting you with the content. Okay, some guys are raising the hand. Let me see. Iresha. Okay. Iresha, Janita. I'm going to note down the names. Okay, so we have three people, 3 sets, 3 dialogues for the next week. This is cool. Thank you so much for everybody who volunteered today. The thing is, today we are getting ideas from you, we are getting suggestions from you, and we want to see how well you can speak, so we know how to improve and how to take you to the next level. That's why I encourage more to speak, because then I can get an idea on how well you guys can speak. So we can think of the next level. If you don't know how well you speak, or what your vocabulary is, or what are the things you are willing to improve, then I will be just doing a content and you will just be listening, and I will not know whether that is exactly what you are expecting from this program. Okay, so it's great, and thank you for those who volunteered today. Hello, Kasun, Chamishka, am I audible? Hello?
Yeah, you are audible. Yeah.
All right. Okay. Thank you. Sorry, I don't know. Something happened. I think it was a connection issue, and I was left out of the class. All right. Okay. The next thing we are going to do is we are going to upload this on the group. There will be a movie clip on the group. What you have to do is we will not give you subtitles, and I'm telling you, please don't try to Google it or find it. Try to find it on YouTube and try to find the subtitles. Just listen to it and write it on a paper and keep it with you. And there'll be an option where you can upload the answer scripts in the LMS. So I will ask our IT manager, and I will be giving instructions on the group. So what you have to do is listen to the conversation. It will be movie clips. Listen to the conversations and get the idea. It doesn't have to be the exact word. You can either listen to it and write down the exact thing, or you can just write of what's going on in the conversation and you can upload. This doesn't have to be on the group because it's going to take time, and the group is going to be like very lengthy. So we will give you an option we will give you instructions on how to upload answers on the LMS. Then this will also work as a homework kit. And there's another thing. Okay, I'm getting messages. Okay, someone wants to know about the today's lesson. Okay, today what we were planning to do was first do the introduction. The purpose was to understand how well you speak, and then to do a general, a small dialogue. Actually, it's a very small one. The thing is, another thing I have to say, we were expecting a crowd who have not started speaking yet. So actually, I'm really happy you guys are much better than we expected. And we have university students, and we have students completed A-levels and waiting to maybe enter universities and maybe to start their higher studies. This is really great. So that's why we actually did very simple dialogues on the first day. And what the main purpose of today's session was for us to get an idea on how you speak and how you interact. This will not be the first class. First class will be from tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. I'm sorry. From next week, Wednesday onwards. And probably within this week, we will upload you the syllabus. Because I'm going to have to make a few changes with the panel who did the syllabus. Because to be honest, this is much better. You guys are much better than we expected. So we have few changes to make, and then we will upload you the syllabus. So from next week onwards, what we are trying to do is, we will explain you a lesson, and we will do the lesson and show you the practical example. And we will get, if somebody is willing to volunteer, we will give you an opportunity to volunteer and do the session with us. And then after completing the session, you will have homework to do. It will be either a speech or maybe a movie clip, explaining a movie clip. And it could be a debate or a dialogue. And then we will appoint who is going to be the people who are speaking in the next class. And then we will complete the session. This is how practical sessions are going to work. And theory ones, we will explain you with the presentation. We will explain you the theory part that we are teaching. Say, for example, if it's email, we will give you examples and we will explain how email works and how it's going to be different when you're writing to maybe a superior. For example, it could be your boss, your direct manager, the manager you're directly reporting to, or it could be to your colleague, or it could be a very formal meeting, like a annual general meeting, or it could be about maybe a dress code change, something which is not very formal. So again, like I said, it's going to be different from like based on the person you're writing to, and depending on the topic you're speaking about. So for example, if it's email etiquettes, then we are going to explain you how it works and the things you have to know and the main phrases to use and the most common words to use in your vocabulary. We will explain those. We will show you some examples. You can't actually write. This is an online class, so we will show you the example and you can write with us. And then we will, if it's a theory class, if it's a theory session, then you will have theory homework on to complete during the week, because we assume you guys have time these days, because most of the people must be staying home. Since we don't have a bigger working crowd, I think almost everyone is either studying at a university or waiting for their level results, or maybe waiting to start their higher studies. So we assume you have a lot of time to complete homeworks and to interact more. So since we only have 12 sessions, and with today and the test days, if we keep them aside, we will only have 9 days, 9 sessions. So we are going to interact more on the WhatsApp group, and we are going to give you activities to do on the WhatsApp group. Okay, so I think that explains the question. Somebody wanted to know what we are planning to do on the next week and the coming sessions. Where will you upload the syllabus? It will be on the WhatsApp group. I hope this is easier for you all. Or else we can also email you. We have your email addresses. We can email you. And I'm not... Oh, I have somebody who had not joined the WhatsApp group yet. Okay, I will talk to you. Shashikala, can you drop me your number? Can you send me a direct message? So I will text you after this. Okay, just give me a little time, guys. I'm just going through the messages. හරි ඕකේ අපිට තව විනාඩි 15ක් වගේ තියෙන සෙෂන් එක ඉවර කරන්න. අද සෙෂන් එක ගැන කවුරු හරි කතා කරන්න කැමතිද? කැමති ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකකින් සිංහල හරි ඉංග්‍රීසි හරි කැමති ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකකින් අද සෙෂන් එක ගැන අද කියන්නේ අද අපි ලෙසන් එකක් කරේ නැහැ. අපි එක්සැම්පල් එකක් කරලා පෙන්වුවා විතරයි. මට ඔයාලගෙන් දැනගන්න ඕනේ ඉස්සරහට දැන් මම එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරපු දේවල් ඇරෙන්න ඔයාලා එක්ස්පෙක්ට් කරන දේවල් තියෙනවද? ඔයගලන්ට සපෝට් එකක් ඕන දේවල් මේ ක්ලාස් එකේ. එහෙම වුණත් අපිට ඒවත් සිලබස් එකට ඇඩ් කරන්න පුළුවන්. සමහර විට එච්චරම ඔයගලන්ට අදාළ නැති වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා පොඩක් අයින් කරලා අලුතෙන් ඇඩ් කරලා හදන්න පුළුවන් සිලබස් එක ෆයිනලයිස් කරන්න කලින්. ඒක නිසා කවුරු හරි අද ක්ලාස් එක ගැන සහ ඉස්සරහට ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඇඩ් කරන්න කැමති දේවල් වලට කමෙන්ට් එකක් දෙන්න කැමතිද? හරි ඕකේ no problem. මට messages ටිකක් තියෙනවා. හරි. තව එක්කෙනෙක්ගේ සජෙෂන් එකක් තියෙනවා ටිකක් grammar වලට focus කරන්න. okay. හරි ඕකේ අපිට grammar session එකක් add කරන්න පුළුවන්. grammar වල tenses ඔක්කොම ගැන කතා කරනවට වැඩිය මම හිතන්නේ ඔයගලන්ට ඕනි නැත්තේ speaking වලදී ගොඩක් ඕනි වෙන sorry speaking වලදී ගොඩක් ඕනි වෙන grammar parts ගැන කතා කරන්න. හරි. grammar එක lesson එකක් තියෙනවා. theory part එකේ grammar එක lesson එකක් තියෙනවා. අපිට තව එකක් add කරන්නත් පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් මේ grammar lesson එක මම මුල හරියට දාන්නම්. එතකොට ඒකේ ඉවර වෙලා ඔයගලන්ට තව additions තියෙනවා නම් මට කියන්න. Okay, thank you. Okay, this is good. තව කාට හරි comments තියනවද? Okay. හරි ගොඩක් අයට ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා කමෙන්ට් chat එකේ දැම්මට කතා කරන එක ගැන. ඉන්ටර්විව්ස් වලට වැඩිපුර ફોකස් කරන්න කියලාත් රික්වෙස්ට් එකක් තියෙනවා. ඔව් ඔයාලගේ ෆෝම්ස් වලත් අපි ඒක නෝට් කරා ගොඩක් අය අන්ඩර් ග්‍රැජුවේට්ස්ලා ඉන්නවා. ඒක නිසා ඔව් ඒකට අපි ඒ කියන්නේ දැන් රයිටින් වලදී වුණත් අපි ගොඩක් ફોකස් කරන්නේ ඉස්සරහට ගිහිල්ලා ඔයගලන් ඔෆිස් එකක හරි ප්‍රයිවට් කම්පැනි එකක හරි වැඩ කරද්දී ඔයගලන්ට ඕනි වෙන දේවල්. ඒ කියන්නේ O level වලදී හරි ජෙනරල් ඉංග්‍රීසි වලදී හරි කතා කරපු රයිටින් යුනිට්ස් නෙමෙයි. ඒ රයිටින් පාර්ට් එක නෙවෙයි අපි ඇත්තටම කරන්න ඉන්නේ. ඒක හොඳ සජෙෂන් එකක්. එහෙම තමයි ප්ලෑන් කරලා තියෙන්නේ. අපි රයිටින් ලෙසන්ස් ඉවර ඔයගලන්ට මදි වුණොත් තව ලෙසන්ස් අපි දාලා දෙන්නම්. Can we at technical okay මට question එකක් තියෙනවා. Can we at technical writing lessons for syllabus? What do you mean by technical writing lessons? Is it creative writing or content writing වගේ හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් creative writing වගේ හරි නම් ඔයා mean කරන්නේ එහෙම එකක් නම් අපි plan කරලා නැහැ. Oh, project writing in universities. Cool. Yeah, ඒක තියෙනවා. ඉන්න මම එක suggestion එක දාගන්න. හරි, project writing තියෙනවා. අපි session එකක එක දවසක භාගයක් 1 hour එකක් දාලා තියෙනවා. කරන්න මොකද assignments projects හැමෝටම තියෙන නිසා. හරි okay. ඒක අපි discuss කරනවා. Thank you. ගොඩක් suggestions තියෙනවා. හරි. තව suggestions දෙකක් තියෙනවා. Okay. මේකත් එක්ක තව මම ෆයිනල් පොයින්ට් එක මතක් කරන්න මේකත් එක්ක පැරලල් අපිට අයිඩියා එකක් තියෙනවා බුක් ක්ලබ් එකක් ගෙනියන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ එතන මේන් පර්පස් එක ඔයගලන්ට පොත් කියවන එක හුරු කරන එකම විතරක් නෙවෙයි. දැන් පොත් කියවන එක කරන අය ඇති ඒක ස්පීකින් වලට ගොඩාක් රෙලෙවන්ට් නැහැ. පොත් වලිනුත් අපේ වොකැබුලරි එක වචන අපි කතා කරන්න අපේ ඔළුවේ රැඳෙන වචන ගාන වැඩි වෙන එක වෙනවා. ඒකට අමතරව අපිට වැඩිපුරම ඕනේ බුක් ක්ලබ් එකක්. ඒ කියන්නේ ටෙක්නිකල් විදියට බුක් ක්ලබ් එකක් අපිට කරන්න අමාරුයි සිලබස් එකත් එක්ක. අපි try කරන්නේ කෙනෙක් කැමති මේක අපි කවුරුත් නම් කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඕගලන් අද වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. මේ next week එකේම වෙන්න ඕනෙත් නැහැ. ඕගලන් කාට හරි හිතනවා නම් ඕගොල්ලෝ බලපු මොකක් හරි පොතක් ගැන රිවිව් එකක් කරන්න. ඒ කියන්නේ ඒක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් රිවීව් එකක් වම ඒක ටිකක් කොම්ප්ලිකේටඩ්. ලොකුවට එහෙම හිතලා රිවීව් එකක් කරන්න හැටි Google කරලා එහෙම නෙවෙයි. පොඩි එක්සැම්පල් එකක්. දැන් මම දැන් අද එක්සැම්පල් එකක් කරලා පෙන්නන්නම්. බුක් එකක් ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන විදියක්. හරිනම් සාමාන්‍යයෙන් පිටු 200ක 300ක නවල එකක් ප්‍රසන්ට් කරන්න at least පැයක්වත් යනවා. එහෙම නෙවෙයි මම කියන්නේ පොතක් ඔයගොල්ලෝ බලපු ඕනම පොතක් ගැන සමහර එක බලපු දෙයක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලන් දැන් කියවගෙන යන එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ජෙනරල් අයිඩියා එක කියන්න. ඒ පොතේ තියෙන ඒක ස්ටෝරි එකක් නම් ඒ පොතේ තියෙන ස්ටෝරි එක එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන්න. එතකොට ඒක ස්ටෝරි ටෙලිං වගේ. එහෙමත් නැත්නම් ඒ පොතේ දැන් අපි හිතමු සමහරලාට සයිකොලොජිකල් තියරිස් ගැන තියෙන self help විදිය පොත් තියෙනවානේ. motivation ඒ වගේ දේවල්. එතකොට එහෙම පොතක් කියවුවොත් අපි හිතමු ඒ වගේ දැන් motivation book එකක් නම් අපිට ඕනම situation එකක අපිව motivate කරන්න පුළුවන් මෙන්න මේ tips ටික පාවිච්චි කරොත් කියලා පොතේ explain කරලා තියෙන වෙලාවක නම් ඕගලන්ට ඒ ටික explain කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ විනාඩියක් හෝ විනාඩි දෙකක් හෝ ඒකට කැමති වෙලාවක් ගන්න පුළුවන්. විනාඩි 5කට අඩුවෙන් විනාඩියත් විනාඩි 5ත් අතර වගේ හරි ඒ වගේ වෙලාවක් අරගෙන ඕගලන්ට එහෙම තියනවා නම් කරන්න එහෙම කැමති නම් කවුරු හරි මේ වීක් එකේ ඉඳන් කැමති කෙනෙක්ට ඉදිරිපත් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. දැන් අද මම එකක් කරලා පෙන්නනවා. ඒතර next week ඉඳන් ඕගලන්ට ඉදිරිපත් වෙලා කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට හැම ක්ලාස් එකකම අනිවාර්යෙන් voluntarily speaking එකක් තියෙනවා. ඒක තමයි එදා ක්ලාස් එකේ තමන් කැමති දෙයක් ගැන ඒ වෙලාවේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකට අපි ටික වෙලාවක් දෙනවා. ඒ වගේම කලින් වීක් එකේ නම් කරපු දැන් අද 6 දෙනෙක් ජොයින් වුණා. ඒ වගේ කලින් වීක් එකේ නම් කරලා ලෑස්ති වෙලා අවිල්ලා කතා කරන්න chance එක දෙන එක අවස්ථාවක් තියෙනවා. අනිත් එක තමයි මේ book present කරන එක. කියවපු පොතක් හැබැයි ඒ වගේම movie එකක් වෙන්න පුළුවන්. මොකද හැමෝම එක වගේ පොත් බලන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක නිසා ඔර කැමති නම් තමන් බලපු movie එක ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. පොතක් හරි ෆිල්ම් එකක් හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් ටීවී ෂෝ එකක් හරි එහෙම නැත්නම් ඩොකියුමන්ටරි එකක් වෙන්නත් පුළුවන්. දැන් එක්සාම්පල් World War 2 එක ගැන ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකක් හරි ඩොකියුමන්ටරි එකක් Netflix හරි TV එකේ හරි දැක්කා නම් එතකොට ඒක ගැන කතා කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ වගේ කැමති දෙයක් ගැන. එතනදී වැඩිපුරම ફોකස් කරන්න ඕනේ public speaking skills. දැන් ඕක public speaking skills වල ගොඩක් පැති තියෙනවා. ඒකත් අපි එක සෙෂන් එකක කරනවා. දැන් මේ හරියටම public speaking skills කරනවා නම් ඒක live කරන හැටි පුරුදු වෙන්න ඕනේ. දැන් අපිට online ඒ ටික ඔක්කොම කරන්න බෑ. ඒ වුණත් එතකොට voice projection එක අපි කතා කරන්නේ මොනවද? කතාව පටන් ගන්නෙදි මැදදී සහ අග වෙනස් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? සහ දැන් උදාහරණයක් විදිහට ෆිල්ම් එකක් ගැන නම් කතා කරන්නේ ෆිල්ම් එක පැය දෙකක එකක් නම් ඕක කොහොමද විනාඩි 5කින් එක්ස්ප්ලেইন කරන්නේ? ඒ වගේ අපි සෙෂන් එකක් කරනවා ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලට ටෙක්නිකලි ඒවා හදා ගන්නත් පුළුවන්. එතකන් කැමති මම මුලින් කරලා පෙන්නනම් එක එක්සැම්පල් එකක් ඒක ඉවර වෙලා ඊට පස්සේ ඔයාලා හෙට next week කරන්න කැමති කෙනෙක් ඉන්නා නම් ඉදිරිපත් වෙන්න. හරි. Okay. I will start in English because I want everyone to do this in English. If it's a book review or if you are presenting a story about a movie or a TV show, please do this in English. Okay, I will start. So this is a book I read when I was schooling. The name is A Story of a Real Man. I used to read a lot. So whenever I fall sick, my mom used to bring me books. So I will not complain about the pains or not given by my mother to me. The name of the book is A Story of a Real Man. It's about a pilot, and the story starts in the first chapter explains about an evening in the winter in Russia. So the first chapter entirely explains what you feel in the woods. If you are in the woods, it actually helps you to create an image. It explains about the snow and the trees and it's an evening. So you can see the sun setting, and it's a very beautiful picture that the author is trying to create in the first chapter. And when he's moving to the second chapter, he starts speaking about the war. First, by explaining a noise coming from the sky. So it's an aircraft. And you can see an aircraft. The author explains about how an aircraft crash into the land, and then he's explaining how the pilot walks out of the aircraft and how the pilot falls on the ground exhausted. I'm sorry. So this is the first chapter, and by the end of the first chapter, he started by explaining a very calm and a friendly situation. That's an evening, a wintry evening, and it's very calm and soothing. An aircraft crashing to the ground. So then he slowly move on to speak about the Second World War. So this pilot, he's crashing in the middle of the jungle, and he is both his legs are broken actually. So he's severely injured and he has nowhere to stand and walk. He's trying to walk, but he's realizing that he's not able to walk because both legs are being injured. So then he tries to drag his body and go. He doesn't know where he's crashing, but he's assuming that if he still keeps on moving to the north side, he will find a village. So he's crawling on the ground. Imagine this is the winter and he doesn't have the proper clothes, or he doesn't have water or food. He's not prepared to spend days in the woods, in the jungle. But still, he's trying to drag his body and crawl on the ground. And he's doing this for 18 days. Half asleep, sometimes he's just awake, sometimes he's asleep, and sometimes he's unconscious because of the pain coming from the leg. But he's crawling through the woods for 18 days. It's actually an amazing story, and I don't think none of us will be able to do that. No one will be able to do that, but it's because of the patriotism, the love he has towards his country. He is a pilot. He fights in the war. He doesn't want to die. It's not why he was trained to be a soldier, a pilot. So this love towards the country and that commitment he has in his mind is what is keeping him alive. So he's trying to crawl for 18 days, which he does, and then he's reaching a small village. And some people in the village sees this pilot and they take him inside one of the houses. And remember, this is during the war, so they don't have the proper food or the proper medicine or anything to, actually, basically, they don't have anything to feed him. But they try to make soup and things, and they try to keep him alive. And somehow they are able to give the message to a bigger camp that they have a pilot inside the village. So then he's being rescued camp, and then he's being transferred to a good hospital where he gets proper medical care. And to see that he's losing his both legs, they have to remove the legs to keep him alive. So being a pilot, he's losing both his legs. You guys should know, I mean, for a pilot, not forget about the legs, they can't even lose a tip or a toe. If they are to fly again, if they are to get into a flight, they should be in proper health, and they can't even injure a muscle. They should have the proper eyesight and everything. So this guy is losing both his legs. So imagine his situation. He's very disappointed. He's severely hurt, and it's a very serious injury, and he's under serious medical care. So he's very disappointed, but one day he's finding an article about a pilot who lost one of his legs, but still he practiced. He got an artificial leg, and then he practiced a lot, did a number of hours of physiotherapy, and then he got into a flight again, and he is flying. This guy finds this article. Actually, one of his friends brings this article to him, and then he's referring the article, and he's thinking to himself, okay, if someone else can fly with one leg, then no one can stop me from flying without both legs. So he has that determination, and he has that willingness, and he's thinking, okay, I'm going to do it somehow or the other. And he's practicing. He's doing physiotherapy. He's actually motivated by the article. So he eats better, he sleeps better, he gets the proper rest, he does physiotherapy, and then he meets a nurse who's willing to teach him how to dance. So imagine, with artificial legs, he's trying to dance, he's practicing hours and hours. It's a pain you can't even imagine. Now both the legs are removed from the ankle, and then he has an artificial part as the feet. So imagine the pain he's getting to the ankle, because it's on wood. The artificial leg is wooden made, so his ankle is on the wood. It's a pain that he can't explain. He's crying actually. He has tears strolling down the face every day, but still he's practicing. He keeps on practicing for months, and then he's coming to a point where he can walk and run without people who doesn't know that he has artificial legs realizing that this guy has artificial legs. And one day he's getting the permission from the hospital to go in a bus. So he's going in the bus, he's walking on the road, getting into the bus and taking a seat. And then there's a matured person, a bit of an old person coming towards this guy's seat, and one lady is scolding. Okay, look at this one. He's not letting that old man sit. So what does it say? It means that people don't know that this guy is differently abled. They don't know that he has artificial legs. It's one of his best days during the entire time he spent in the hospital. Because then he knows that he can walk better, or he can walk equally like a normal person. People don't realize that he has artificial legs. That's how much practice he does. So then he goes on applying to join the forces again. He gets rejected a number of times, but finally, after a few months, he is being transferred to fight or fly right away, but he's being transferred to a training school, which is a good thing, because if he does well in the training school, he knows that he can get into a flight again. And after certain number of days and months in the training school, he's again getting into a flight. Imagine this guy crashed on the ground and crawled on the ground for 18 days, then spent months, for about a year actually, in a hospital, and then he fights against his disability. So this is a motivational story. And guys, remember, it's not a novel. This is not fiction. This is based on a true story. It's a documentary, and there's an article about this pilot. This is a pilot who actually lived. It's a true story. Even on the novel, you can see the real name. You can see the real name of the pilot. So this is a story that motivated me because I found this book when I was going through some difficult time after an accident and all. So this story motivated me. So that's why I'm telling you, if you are having any sort of problem, maybe it could be because you are upset about something at work, something at the university, or maybe you are not able to do an assignment well as you planned. It could be any reason. If you're feeling down, you can always refer to something and find a way to motivate yourself. So this is a good thing I learned by reading, and especially by this book. If anyone's willing, then I can share the ebook. I have the e-copy with me. So this is my presentation on a story of a real man. That's my book. Okay, so I think it didn't go so well the way I planned because I wanted to finish it in 5 minutes. I think I took about 7 minutes. If you can do something like this, it doesn't have to be this lengthy. It can even, it's fine. And it can be a movie or a book. So I think everybody heard this. So do we have anyone willing to do something like this in the next class? Okay, I have someone texting me, someone who read this book and they also loved it very much. Yes, I mean, this is nothing. The way I explained is not fair by the story. It's an amazing story. So if there are people who like to read in Sinhala or English, I can share the book with you. Who's willing to do something like this in the next class? Remember, you also can speak about a movie if you are not a reader. It's fine even if you don't like to start from the next week, but if there's someone willing to, then yeah, we should. I can give the opportunity. Do we have anyone? I think it's 9:07, so we should finish. I'll wait for 30 more seconds. If anyone's willing to, please let me know. Okay, no problem. Even if you feel like you can do this later, you can put it on the group or direct message me. Can you tell again all homework before we finish the class? Okay, yeah, sure. So this week homework, I'm going to upload on the group. It will be a small activity. So you have to see the question, be prepared, and do a voice recording and upload it on the group. And I know there are some people who didn't comment today. If you have certain comments or problems or suggestions or anything regarding to today's session or homework, you can put on the group or even direct message me. I think my name comes as Dilli Ranasinghe on the group. I will anyway drop a message after this. So you can send a message to me or Tisari. Okay, I have somebody thanking me. You're welcome. Oh, we have more people who read this book. So, see guys, if you speak about it, or who knows about the story. Okay, no problem. If anyone feel like they want to do it from next week, just let me know. Okay, again, I will repeat about all the homework. This week homework, we will upload on the group. So you can do voice recording and send it. From next week onwards, we will have the class where we explain what we teach. And then we will have a demonstration where we teach you and show how to do it. And then we will have the impromptu speech and the voluntary speeches, the dialogues. And then if someone's willing to do a book review or a movie presentation, they can do that as well. Okay, the last message. We have to send the voice to the group or direct message. It's fine. You can upload it on the group. Okay, so it's 9:10. I have taken 10 more extra minutes from your time. Thank you so much for joining the session today and hope to see you all on next week. So see you and good night all.
Good night.
Good night.